Hey credit repair pros, if you're looking to generate more inbound calls and consistently book appointment for your credit repair business, book a free strategy call using the link below and let's build you a system that attracts high quality leads and keeps your calendar full. So let me ask you something. So if I handed you like 102 qualified credit repair leads over the next 90 days at $7.89 per lead, could you turn that into real money? So Sarah in California did that. She closed 42 new clients in 3 months and added roughly $44,000 in revenue. And that's not a hype. Those are verified numbers from a single system that stayed consistent day after day. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how we did that so you can copy the parts that make sense for your business. So here's a quick backstory. So Sarah runs a legit credit repair service in California. She is great at fulfillment, so her clients love her. But like a lot of owners, her pipeline was all over the place. So some weeks were packed, some weeks were crickets. She wanted a predictable revenue, not lucky breaks. So her goal was pretty modest. Add 10 to 15 grand a month in new sales without hiring a big team and keep her acquisition costs tight enough to scale. So her initial ad budget was around $800 for the first month, and that's it. No massive spend, no crazy production, just clean and simple execution. So before we launched a single ad, we tuned the offer. So if your offer is fuzzy, your ads have to work like 10 times harder. So we positioned a very clear hook, like a 60-minute credit repair game plan call, and not a vague consultation, like a real plan with 3 specific steps they can implement immediately, a realistic timeline and a simple checklist. So we made it risk reverse with a tiny promise. So if we could not map at least 3 step-by-step disputes or utilization fixes that would move their score, we'd spend a small Amazon gift card as a thank you. Almost nobody takes it, but it melts that skepticism. So then we pulled together social proof, like Sarah already had, like a short story cats before and after score ranges, which item were disputed and what changed, like no fluff, and all these were real cases. Now, how did we turn cold attention into book calls? We kept the funnel clean, add to native lead form, instant redirect to a calendar page with 3 time slots a day. On that page, we embedded a 45-second video of Sarah explaining who the call is for, who it's not for, and what exactly to bring. So the thank you page and the confirmation page reminded them to have their most recent report ready. So after someone like booked, our automations kicked in, instant text and email confirmations, plus reminders 24 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes before the call. So if someone no-showed, they did not get guilted. They got a polite message with 2 quick buttons like reschedule or not now. So about a third of no-shows rebooked just from that simple and friendly nudge. So let's talk creative. So the ads people actually saw, we run 3 buckets. So the first bucket spoke to people who were problem aware. Like these were straight to the point messages like denied for a car or mortgage because of your score. Don't guess. Get a 60-minute recovery plan. That second budget was myth busting short videos. Think like paying a card to 0 can drop your score, here's why, or like one dispute letter won't fix utilization. So the third bucket was mini case stories, how Maria gained like a 92 points in 75 days with 3 clear steps. So every piece of creative had one call to action. Tap to get your custom game plan. No having to choose between learn more and book now, just one decision. So targeting was broad with smart guardrails. We focused on California metros where Sarah actively services clients. Age range was like mid-20s to mid-50s and slightly skewed towards new families and recent car buyers. So we layered interest around credit, auto financing and first-time home buyer communities and build lookalike audiences from Sarah past clients. So we started a daily budget of $25 to $35. When we saw the cost per lead settle under $10, we nudged spending up. So any ad set above $12 cost per lead got paused within 48 hours and its budget got recycled into the winners. So this alone kept our averages disciplined and profitable. Now for the part everyone wants, the number. So over the 90-day window, we drove 102 leads at $7.89 per lead. So the total ad spend was right around $805. Like, so 62 people booked a time on the calendar. 48 actually showed it up to the call, which is like a 78% show up rate. And of those, 42 became paying clients. Average first month revenue per client landed around $1,050, which brought Sarah to about $44,000 in new revenue. So do the math and you will see she spent about $44 in ad spend to acquire each new client. So when your offer, funnel and follow up are aligned, the math finally starts working for you. Now, what happened on the call? So Sarah used a doctor style triage that takes about 15 minutes and never feels pushy. She starts by setting the agenda. So like, this is short and focused. I'll ask a few questions, map your score plan, and if it's a right fit, I'll show you pricing. Sounds good? Then she runs a clear problem audit, like a payment history, utilization, collection, derogatories, and client's timeline, like a car purchase or a mortgage. Then she quantifies like the cost of inaction. If we don't fix utilization, the odds of a 2025 car approval are slim. Are you okay pushing that back 6 months? So that question lands hard. Next, she previews a simple plan, the 3 quick wins, the 60 to 90 days dispute ends, and who handle what. Finally, the price is presented with 2 choices, a faster track play and pull option and a flexible split pay option. No arguing, no chasing. If they are not ready, she assigns a small action. Pull your latest report and reply to this text so momentum doesn't die. Now, a huge chunk of the win came from the follow-up. Not everyone buys the same day, and that's fine. If your nurture is doing good, his job, for the first 48 hours after a missed close, we send 2 texts with quick value with a utilization tip and a short voice note from Sarah explaining a common pitfall. Weeks 2 through 4, we send 2 emails a week, 1 mini win, 1 simple FAQ, and a 1 short client story. We use real capacity to create honest urgency, like a 5 onboarding slots left this month, not fake scarcity. So our no-show recovery, like I mentioned, is friendly and button based. Now, and our reactivation message after 21 days of silence is dead simple. Reply 1, 2 or 3 for your biggest score blocker. 1 is late payment, 2nd is utilization, and 3rd is collection. That tiny low effort reply restart the conversation and turns cold lead warm again. So now, why did our cost per lead stay at 79 when others are complaining about rising ad costs? So 3 reasons. First, the path had almost no friction. Native form, instant calendar, tight reminders. People didn't have to jump through hoops. Second, the message mapped the market. We were speaking to real moments, loan denials, upcoming purchases, time-sensitive goals. Not vague, fix your credit someday promises. Third, we refreshed hooks every 10 to 14 days. So we did not wait for ads to fatigue. We swam in the best opening line from the current winner, cut new versions, and kept the relevance high. Simple, repeatable, and it works. Now let me address the objection we heard most and how we handled them. I have tried credit repair before, totally valid. Our answer was, I get it. Here's the answer. We map your 60-day plan before you pay anything. So you can see exactly what we do and why. Want to see your plan? That's reset the frame. Money's tight. So we offered a split pay option and prioritized the highest impact work in month 1, so they felt progress early. So is this legal? Yes, it's fully within the FCRA. We document every step and we are happy to send our compliance checklist. So these calm, direct answer remove fear without pushing. So if we were even to scale this harder, here what we had add first. So first, a slightly stronger qualification step on the lead form, budget range, and purchase timeline. Not to scare people away, just to focus on the calendar on the right prospects. Second, 2 self-serve paths on the calendar, buying a car or home soon versus a general credit improvement, each with a very short pre-video call so the conversion starts warmer. Third, partner leads. So we give local auto dealers and mortgage brokers a co-branded lead magnet called Credit Ready in 60 days and let them send us buyers who are almost ready but not quite there. Those warm referrals close at an even higher rate. And fourth, a simple client portal where people can see dispute rounds and expected impact. That reduces support tickets and increases referrals because clients actually understand the progress. Here are the big lessons you can steal right now. 1. A low risk offer beats a complicated funnel. The game plan call is specific, valuable, and it feels safe. 2. Automate the boring parts: confirmation, reminders, reschedules, and nurture. Human forget, automations don't. 3. Keep your cost per lead honest by rotating hooks, not overhauling everything. Small refreshes keep performance high. 4. Sell like a doctor, not a pushy salesman. Diagnose, prescribe, then present price. And 5. Track the whole pipeline. Leads make you feel good, but booked, short, closed, and first month revenue tells the truth. Let's lock in the math so it sticks. About $805 in ad spend produced 102 leads, which is $7.89 per lead. 62 booked, 49 showed, 42 closed, and average first month revenue per client was about $1,050. That puts Sarah 90-day revenue just over $42,000 and her ad spend per acquired client at roughly $54. You don't need a giant budget. You need a system that turns attention into appointments and appointments into clients. So if you're a credit repair business owner and you want this exact system, the offer, the ads, the funnel, the reminders, the follow-up, and the sales framework built for your market, use the link below to book a free strategy call. We will map your 60-minute game plan on the call, and if it's a fit, we'll show you how you can run it for you. If it's not a fit, no hard feelings. We'll still leave with a clear roadmap you can implement on your own. So numbers don't lie. When you invest correctly in your funnel and your follow-up, you stop guessing and start predicting. Sarah results are not a fluke. They are the byproduct of a simple, disciplined system anyone can run. Thank you.